Overlord is an invisible connection between Adobe Illustrator, Figma, and After Effects. Create stuff in Illustrator or Figma and send it to After Effects as shape layers or images with one click. At first, I held back on making a video about Overlord 2. How much could really have changed in a tool that simply sends layers from Illustrator to After Effects in one click? Turns out that was very wrong.
I am sorry. I have been a horse's ass.
If you watched my original Overlord video, there were a few negatives I pointed out. Overlord couldn't handle transferring gradients, text layers didn't quite transfer over correctly with all their properties intact, layers with clipping masks just wouldn't transfer, and the most annoying thing was that you needed to have a rigid layer stack in Illustrator before transferring or everything just kind of broke. I kind of assumed that this was just because of limitations inside After Effects itself, so I didn't really expect any of these problems to be resolved by Battle Axe. But lo and behold, Overlord 2 has solved all of these.
Wow, kid, wow!
If you end up wanting to purchase Overlord 2 after this video, I have a 10% discount code for you in the description, and I get a small kickback from that also, so thanks. Overlord 2 addresses and fixes pretty much every complaint I had about Overlord 1. Linear and radial gradients are now supported for the first time. Text properties like kerning, weight, and even per character styling are also supported. The plugin gives you much more freedom in how you organize your layers. This allows you to just focus on being creative without worrying about structuring your layers in a specific Overlord-oriented way. Layer names will also be imported correctly, even for nested children. There are now multiple options when importing. The default option will retain the layer hierarchy when importing, but the split layers option will split every path into its own After Effects layer. You might think this would get messy and lead to too many layers, but Overlord creates these handy controllers which act as parents, keeping things organized while giving you control over as many layers as possible. You can hide or show these controllers using the toggle button, or you can delete them with the delete button. Oh, and the kicker? Figma support. Figma has become a core part of my workflow, so this was just the cherry on top for me. You can transfer from both Illustrator and Figma to After Effects. And there are handy Figma-specific options you can check, like pre-comping each frame in Figma. I previously mentioned that when importing Illustrator files, you are able to update the file in Illustrator and it would update in After Effects. Well, you don't even lose this feature when using Overlord. Say you transfer your shape layers over to After Effects, you do some animation, and then you think, oh, I need to change the design in Illustrator. Well, just update the design in Illustrator, select the property in After Effects you want to update, and click the Update Selected Properties button. It's worth noting that the plugin now includes a standalone application which must be running for Overlord to work. This gives Overlord the ability to keep track of multiple host applications, allowing you to switch between them easily. Clipping masks will also now transfer across using Overlord, as they will utilize the track matte feature to recreate the masking in After Effects. There are also features which were present in Overlord 1, which still exist or have been improved in this version. For example, the ability to import parametric shapes is super useful. It's really annoying importing a rounded rectangle from Illustrator and finding you don't have access to the roundness property in After Effects. Overlord retains these useful properties when transferring shapes. If you have some textures on your layers which can't easily be converted to shape layers, you can still transfer them by using the rasterize button, which will simply import the layer as an image. There are also smaller features that end up being quite handy. The ability to create an After Effects artboard that matches the size of your Illustrator artboard, or vice versa, in one click. The ability to push layers from After Effects to Illustrator. The pre-comp and decomp buttons make it easier to create or collapse pre-comps. So, should you buy Overlord 2? If you already own Overlord 1, but your 1 year of future updates has expired, well, it really depends on what you use and how much you use it. If you don't use Figma and you aren't too annoyed by the problems that Overlord 1 has, then you probably don't need to. But if you find yourself getting frustrated by not being able to transfer clipping masks, complex text layers, or are simply sick of having to have a rigid layer stack in Illustrator, it might be worth the upgrade to save you the pain and bring you some quality of life. If you don't own Overlord in any form, my answer is yes. You won't be able to go back to how you've worked before after you've experienced the frictionless workflow that Overlord allows. I hope you found this video useful. As I mentioned at the start, if you want to pick up this plugin, I have a discount code in the description. Make sure to subscribe and like the video to see more motion tutorials like this. Peace.